Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cheyenne. It's been 1 year since I've been consistent on YouTube, and in today's video we're just gonna hang out, relax, get ready for the day, and just talk about my experience on YouTube. And real quick, you guys, if you are wondering what products I'm using, everything is going to be linked down in the description down below. If you do decide to purchase through one of my links, I do make a small commission and I do appreciate the support. So let's get into this. So 2020 was a wild ride for everybody. When the pandemic was announced, I had just found out that I was pregnant like 2 weeks prior. We were super excited. We had a lot of stuff like planned for the year. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at a family-owned cafe that I had worked at since 2012, so I had been there for a little over 8 years. I was working there probably like 2 or 3 days a week. I was doing freelance makeup and hair, running my own business. And obviously COVID really made a huge impact on my own personal business. All of my wedding clients canceled, all my quinceañera clients canceled, all of my big parties ended up canceling, and it was really heartbreaking to get so far in my career as a freelance artist and then have it completely basically go down to square one. 2019 was the year that I decided that I was not going to be going back to a salon and that I really wanted to focus on my freelance career. And I knew, okay, going in as a freelance makeup artist, freelance hairstylist, it was going to take me probably like 3 or 4 years to really focus and build on my clientele. And then COVID happened and completely demolished any chance at building clientele for the year. And for those of you who don't know, I live in California, and there is a huge issue for hairstylists and makeup artists in California, specifically hairstylists. We weren't allowed to perform hair services on clients to the point where California basically threatened hairstylists, saying, you know, if you are caught doing hair on clients during the pandemic, we will revoke your license permanently. And you know, without your state board licensing, you can't make a living as a hairstylist. It threatened the livelihood of so many people. So many of my fellow hairstylists friends, you know, they couldn't work. I couldn't work. I really did not want to lose my license, you know. Temporary hardship, I really didn't feel like was worth it to risk my entire career or the future of my career. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm not gonna take any clients. A lot of people were upset that I canceled on them. You know, there's so many differing opinions on the pandemic, and you know, whether it's government conspiracy or whatever, it's fine. You can have your own opinions, which is totally okay, but I did not want to risk the health of myself, the health of my family. I was pregnant at the time. There's no way I was gonna risk anything happening to my baby. It was honestly just not worth taking clients. And I'm still not taking clients, honestly. I have very few clients that I have taken. They are specifically haircut or a quick makeup application, but I am not taking any new clients. There's too much unknown for me to really risk it. I'm hoping that within this year or next year, I'll start being able to take more makeup clients, more hair clients, get back to kind of my normal. But yeah, so kind of went on a little rant there, but luckily enough, since I was working part-time at the cafe, after the cafe closed down temporarily, I was able to file for unemployment. But a lot of my friends who were hairstylists could not file for unemployment because, well, self-employed, they couldn't file. So I was lucky in that regard. I'm very thankful for being able to file for unemployment. Scoop that guy out of the way. I ended up having a lot of free time at home, being with my oldest son, not working. And you know, I had already had a couple of YouTube videos already up on my channel. It was always something on the back burner that I never had time to do, and I was like, oh, one day I'll have the time to do it, one day I'll be able to start my channel and be consistent. And I never actually had time until the pandemic hit, and I was sitting there unemployed, and I was like, you know what, I think I'll start being consistent with my channel, really working on my channel, my brand, you know, offering tutorial videos, I really wanted to focus on showing techniques for people who, you know, are newer into the beauty industry, or who might just not know how to do their own makeup, you know. I really started the channel for my current clients. I wanted a way to still be able to connect with my clients, to answer their questions, still be there and support them with their hair, their makeup, and their skin. And it's been such an awesome journey. I've made a lot of new friends in this space. I wanted to kind of create like a family, like a support group online where we can all just kind of hang out, chit chat, still be there for each other virtually through all of this craziness. And honestly, I kind of feel like I've grown closer to the friends that I already had online, family that I already had online, that, you know, I kind of took for granted that I had that communication already there. I just never actually did anything with that communication. I have met other really awesome makeup artists and hairstylists here on the platform, so that has been insane. I've loved being able to connect with a whole new crowd of people. I would have to say that has been my favorite part of this whole YouTube journey, is the friendships that I have made, the people that I have connected with, the other makeup artists that I have connected with and, you know, collaborated with, because I've done a couple of really fun collaborations this year. I feel like having this channel has pushed me to be more creative and more confident in myself, which is not something I really thought was going to happen walking into this. You know, I was like, okay, you know, my camera presence will get better as I practice, you know, as I film, but I didn't really think that I would actually gain more confidence through having a channel. So it's been really cool. It's been like a unique experience to see myself kind of grow and evolve into a stronger person because of the channel that I've created and because of the community that I'm engaged with constantly. So one of the things that I've been asked several times from other creators or people who have thought about starting a channel, what my biggest struggle with having a YouTube channel has been, I would say there's like two groups of different kind of struggles that I have experienced personally. The biggest one is like niching down, branding, coming up with all the videos. That in itself is a whole interesting monster on its own. I didn't really niche down too hard in the beginning when I first started my channel. I mean, I guess I did. I don't know. It was a lot of like eyeshadow tutorials, and I still do a lot of eyeshadow tutorials. I feel like I feel like in the beginning I niched down too much. I had watched a lot of, you know, those YouTube advice channels and like niche down, find your niche. You know, I really niched down too hard, and I really focused on like eye makeup, and that it was cool, it was fun. I got so burnt out on doing the same kind of content, and I felt bored with my channel, and I was just like, man, if I'm feeling bored with my channel, I'm sure my subscribers are feeling bored with my channel, and that's not okay. So after a while I was like, okay, you know what, I need to kind of expand a little bit. You know, maybe I'll start doing like a beginner series on how to do like foundation, and one of my first foundation videos was, I think it was like a summer bronzy skin or a dewy summer skin, something around that lines, and it did fairly well for a really small YouTube channel. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna focus so hard on being so niched down. I'm gonna expand a little bit and see what else I can kind of do and play around, and I think that was the biggest growing point for me, is stepping out of the very tight niche that I had made for myself and just having fun with my channel, doing different videos, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't work. Yeah, that I would have to say was the biggest growing point for my channel, is when I expanded And so once I kind of expanded on my niche and really found what I wanted to record, then I started looking at my branding and my aesthetic, and I put all of that together. I put that together several different times and tried several different things to see what worked and what didn't work. So it's all a little science experiment. You just keep trying different things until something sticks. The other struggle I had when starting my channel, and I mean I still struggle with this honestly, is finding my confidence on camera and really trying to work on my camera presence. That's always been a struggle for me. I feel like I've gotten better at it. I'm not so awkward on the camera as I was when I first started. I still feel like I come off kind of awkward sometimes. I sometimes feel like I talk a little too fast, or I come off a little kind of like flat, and I'm trying really hard to work on that to kind of amplify myself for you guys. Because for whatever reason, and any creator will tell you this, is when you're recording on camera, you think you sound great, and then you upload the video and it comes out so flat, and it's just like, well, crap, like that did not come out the way I wanted it to. I used to have a really hard time talking directly to the camera lens because it's so awkward just talking to you right there in the camera lens, because you're not there. Even though you are there watching, you're not physically here, so it's so awkward and really unnatural just to talk to a camera lens. And I used to really look at the viewfinder off to the side. I don't know if it's maybe talking to myself in a mirror would make it easier to kind of feel relaxed and natural, but there's times where I like look off to the viewfinder just to make sure I'm still in frame, but I don't try to talk to myself in the viewfinder, if that makes sense. Like, that is one struggle that I feel like I've gotten better at, is staying in frame and being able to talk to you, the viewer, versus myself in the viewfinder. I don't know if I like that brow or not. We're gonna keep trucking and get through the other eyebrow. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say February, I had posted a YouTube short, which if you haven't seen the shorts yet, the shorts are like a TikTok, but YouTube's version. It's their competitor to TikTok. So I created a YouTube short of how I trimmed my Betty Bangs, and I had uploaded it, and it did terrible at first. It was like, okay, like I think it got like 1,000 views, which is pretty normal for the other shorts that I had created. And then out of nowhere, 2 months later, it got viral, and like my channel blew up. In February, I only had 500 subscribers. It is now the end of May, and I'm sitting at 6,300 subscribers. So thanks for subscribing, you guys, because that's wild. And so I'm really close to, like, you know, my goal of becoming monetized. But yeah, so now I'm just working on my watch hours, trying to get my watch hours up so I can become part of the YouTube Partner Program, which means my channel would be monetized. That is my end goal. Why is there always one eyebrow that just comes out way better than the other one? Like, every time. I just don't get it. So speaking of goals, my original goal for 2021 was to hit 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, that has been surpassed like crazy because of the short. Thank you guys. So I spent the other day kind of trying to brainstorm what goals were really important to me for this year, and I decided that really growing the community is my biggest goal. I just want to grow like a tight-knit community where we can all have fun, rely on each other, talk to each other, you know, support each other, make new friendships through the internet. I think that's a good main goal to have. So yeah, creating more of an engaging, strong, tight-knit community. That is my main goal. Don't get me wrong, I do have some other smaller goals. I do really think it'd be cool to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Obviously, I would really love it if my channel became monetized. So my end goal for YouTube is to become a full-time content creator, you know, eventually opening up my own line of cosmetics, collaborating with a few other cosmetic brands. Those are like my really like long-term goals for my YouTube channel. I really want to start my own cosmetic line that is more like witchy, dark aesthetic, very moody. Something that fits in more with my vibe and the vibe of my subscribers, you know. A lot of brands don't really focus on that aesthetic, and I feel like that's a huge market that they're missing. Just my opinion. I would very much like to expand on my content this year. You know, I really enjoy making beauty related content. It's fun. I think it's okay to expand out of your niche just a little bit, and I've kind of started already experimenting with that a little bit, you know, with Sinister Book Society. That's going really well. I do have some readers, and you know, if you're one of those readers, comment down below. The books are amazing, by the way. I really want to kind of change gears on my channel and for it to not just be so beauty driven, but also to be more beauty lifestyle driven. So, you know, still doing Sinister Book Society every month with you guys, doing some crafting videos with you guys, because your girl loves to craft. Doing some more like fashion style videos, maybe like some haul videos, those kind of things. I just really want to expand my channel out a little bit. I don't want to say I'm getting bored creating beauty content. I don't want to bore you guys with consistent beauty content though. So I do want to change things up a bit, get a little bit creative, just have fun with my channel, have fun with you guys. That's really, I mean, it's really the whole point, right? I don't know what my eyeliner is doing, you guys, so just ignore it right now. I have some like cute, creepy, crafty video ideas that I'm thinking of sharing with you guys, so that will be fun. You guys, my eye makeup. I need to clean up this eyeliner real quick. Okay, I'm gonna switch from pot liner back to my liquid liner. I don't know why I was trying to experiment and do something new. I really feel like liquid liner is just way better. The pot liner is great for like clients, but on myself, I just prefer the good old NYX liquid liner. I swear my eyeliner always turns into like an Amy Winehouse situation. Alright, I'm gonna call that good before I ruin it some more. Normally I put mascara on my lower lash line. I'm not doing that today. But yeah, I have some like fun, crafty video ideas I'm kind of working on. Both my son's birthdays are in fall, so I'm working on some fall decor for their party. I know you guys are probably like, Cheyenne, you're already planning decorations for their birthday parties, and this is why, you guys. I'm a procrastinator, so if I don't do it now, I'm gonna do it last minute in the middle of October when their birthday parties are the day before Halloween. I mean, I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to be that person this year. This is the year of changes, and I am going to get crap done. I've already started on some of their decorations. I have about 30 more of these little pumpkins to paint. Their birthday party is going to be Tim Burton themed, so I'm making these really cute Tim Burton themed pumpkins. They're going to have the green slime dripping down them and everything. So I have about 30 of these more to paint, so I figured, you know, it's one of the crafting videos that I will bring you along in. Alright you guys, this video has been a long rambling mess. Thank you for joining me in on it. I can't wait to see what the rest of the year holds for the channel and for the community, and I would love it if you guys would leave a comment down below. Let me know what fun little craft ideas you have for me to film for you guys. I think a crafting adventure would be fun. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to these playlists. Alright, bye you guys.